the diddly-do, are you? I'm Dick.
Well, I'm gone. I'd,
What, give it 10 minutes?
how dare you? I was just about to say, I'd hate to go back to that loo we had in the bungalow.
What do elves do after school? Gnome work!
Oh, yeah, I forgot how much toilet humour there was.
Yes, from the toilet itself and Turtle's head.
Oh, it's a good job we've grown up since then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shall we? Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin.
These are the diaries of Dick and Dom. They had it on the low and you can come along to play the maddest games you've ever seen and meet oddballs in between. Diaries of Dick and Dom. The Diaries of Dick and Dom. Rise Idiot and the neighbour's cat. Melvin O'Toole and Dia Harry Bat. Dreaming of a Bertie Norris and mushy peas. And don't forget the Diaries of Dick and Dom. Diaries of Dick and Dom. The Diaries of Dick and Dom. The Diaries of Dick and Dom.
The following stuff and nonsense from Dick and Dom in the Bungalow was first shown live between 2002 and 2006. Enjoy!
The Diaries of Dick and Dom. Good game, gamey game, game. Good game, gamey game, game. Good game, gamey game, game. Good game, gamey game, game.
All right, my loves, it's Brucey bonus time because we're here for another round of good game, gamey game. Isn't that right, Tess?
Oh, I'm dizzy.
Yes, you are, dear. She's spinning around, move out of her way. Now, on the backs of these cards are written the names of some wonderful bungalow games. Some of our favourites match a pair and we'll get a chance to relive that game again in all its glory. What will we do, Tess?
Find a matching pair.
Well, quite. Okie dokie, off we go. We start up here today where we go, never do that with a carcass on your hand. We're going to, the crying game. Oh, lovely game, the cry, so sad, so sad. Small change hunt. I mean, that was fantastic fun, it really was. Over here, the crying game. There we go, we've already got 2 crying games. We found a pair. What do we do with a pair, Tess?
Cricket wear flares.
No, we don't. We play the game, so handkerchiefs at the ready for a rather emotional game we called the crying game.
A truly accomplished actor can turn on the tears at will. Let's see if the bungalow heads also share this skill. If you're struggling to express your morose inner feelings, then think of a pet that's died or sniff some onion peelings. The first to produce a tear of genuine lamentation will win the crying game and an Oscar nomination.
The team that cry the first will be the winner of...
Choose.
Come on, make it big. We need some points.
400 bungalow points.
400 smackers. You ready? Everyone ready?
You ready, thespians?
It's a big score to win. Cry.
Bungalow, you've got to cry as well. Don't poke yourself in the eye with the arrow.
Lady in the middle in the pink's looking like she's on a roll. Looks like it's going to roll, doesn't she?
Come on, Bunglehead, cry.
Should we bring in our tableau?
Toby's lady's going. She's weak.
Wait, yes, wait. No, not yet, not yet. Yes, yes, yes! Come here, look! Look at Tears, the Tears! Stop! There is the Tears! She has it! Yes!
Bungalow points! Toby! 400 bungalow points! You do right!
Look, she cried! She was
Good game.
Here's an odd bit that didn't really fit. The show is often random, but then so odd it can dom. It's a totally random moment.
George!
This is the part of the show with all the bits outside the bungalow. We tease the public with a joke or a trick, like eeny, meeny, dirty days and spotted dick. We met the nation as we travelled up and down, so grab your coat for Bungalow Bound Town, Bound Town.
Eeny, meeny, racka, racka, rare eye, dominaka, shicky, pocket, dicky, wopper, on pump stick.
The rules of the game are perfectly simple. Yes, all we have to do is stick stickers of various sizes onto unsuspecting members of the public's backs.
If we get caught, then we lose.
High five, brother. Let's go and get stacking.
So it's an en passant lay from a court to get us going here in Maidenhead.
I've got to hand it to him. That was very professional.
Lovely.
What's it?
Wood in the hood. It's a nice number too.
There she is. Little Red Riding Hood.
I like your hat. Is it nice and warm? Is what? It looks nice.
Well, McCourt's response there is
One
risky,
last question for the camera. Just look at them and bow.
but he is a player at the top of his game, organised and competitive,
Take care.
leaving the spectator no shortage of glittering entertainment.
Excuse me. Do you mind if we ask you a quick question for
Oh,
Children's
then,
TV? Dick
we
and
saw
Dog Bungalow.
Wood attempt to get a lay on a police officer in week 1 of this competition,
Oh, sorry, she's busy.
That didn't work.
She's busy.
but it's not deterred him from a second crack. And this time, he's fought the law and he's won.
It's been raining. Oh, you've got the dry bit.
Court with some bland, mindless chat that's really not going to help anybody. Except him with a lovely trouser lay. Beautiful.
I think I got away with it.
You have
See
indeed.
you later.
And really, there's only one word you can say about that, and that is yes.
What? No.
Oh, but look at that from Wood. Not to be outdone, he's straight back in there with a trouser lay on lay. That is refulgent gamesmanship from Wood.
Maya. Hello, Maya.
Hello, Maya. How are you doing? Are you well? Yeah.
Captive child in a pushchair.
All right. I like your
It's easy pickings from a court. You expect something slightly more challenging from a player with his laying experience.
November the 19th.
But they all count. Wood, testing the water with a size 8. Nice and simple.
Traffic warden. There it is. Yeah, traffic warden.
Court showing us his reading skills.
TRAFFICWARDEN.
Oh, and that's the ticket. Keeping himself in the game with a nice slap and drizzle.
Okay,
How many cars you had today then?
Oh, lots.
Have you?
Lots. I'm a busy girl.
Lots of
I bet
cars.
she is.
Dominic, I do magic and hypnotherapy. We just wanted to try out an experiment on you, see if it works. Do you mind? It won't take up too much time. If you could just close your eyes, okay, and then just say when you think I'm going to touch you and whereabouts on your body it is. Where do you think that is now? Any idea?
My leg.
Oh, well, that's miles
No, it's
off.
actually back. I'm not doing too well. Okay, and just say whereabouts I'm touching you.
On my arm.
Oh, well, he's
Okay.
getting better.
And now, whereabouts am I touching you?
Oh, look at that,
Okay,
look at
and
that,
finally-
look at that! That is an
Now what
absolute
I need you to
cherry
do
of a Lee!
Is to open your eyes and look me straight in the eyes. Where do you think I'm about to touch you now?
On my back.
Exactly what I said.
Well, his
You can't
eyes
do
are
what I said.
wide
I'm gonna
open,
think,
but
and they're gonna look in my eyes and
he
say,
hasn't even
"Thank you for
noticed!
your help."
That bloke has got
Cheers.
absolutely no idea!
Good stuff. I like that.
Yeah, is that okay?
It's good. Do you like his trick?
Yeah.
It's a good trick, wasn't it?
But it didn't really work.
Oh, is that a possible rumbling from a court?
What are you trying to do?
Nothing.
You're trying to put a sticker on his back,
No,
aren't you?
I'm not trying to put a sticker on his back.
Yes, you are.
And that bloke still hasn't noticed the size of Wood's number 10 on his chest.
I'm not trying to put a sticker on his back.
He's checking, but it's still on his front. This is quite unbelievable. And these two great athletes are loving it. And so am I.
Here's a game, but what was the game name? Here's a game, but what was the game name? Here's a game, but what was the game name? Here's a game, but what was its name?
Pom pom, doodle, stick, Joanna, hop, fruity.
Pom pom, doodle, stick, Joanna, hop, fruity.
Here's a game, but what was its name?
Find out later on.
Near body move.
Bursting on the scene with a
Near body move.
He's a Geordie cop with a case to prove. So gangsters, burglars and cheeky juveniles, he'll get you back to rights and slap you in the Bat Files. The Bat Files.
Detective Inspector Harry Butt here. Today, I'm in a slightly reflective mood. Aye, that's right. My time on the bungalow might have been short-lived if it wasn't for this little fella here. Looks like an innocent jar of garlic mayonnaise, doesn't it, eh? A little bit too rich for my near-nonsense tastes, but each their own. And here's another little fella. One Mr. Dominic Wood, tucking in as he plays That's the Stuff.
That's the stuff. That's the stuff. That's the stuff. That's the stuff. That's the stuff. That's the stuff. That's the stuff. That's the stuff. That's the stuff.
He's a hero! Look at him! Mate, that... Oh.
Wait, oh wait!
And it all came back into the jar at the end.
Wait, you ate the lot!
Well, what a brave little soldier, eh? Eating all that garlic mayonnaise. Turns out a heinous crime had been committed. Near body move, Harry Butt.
Not
Stop
him
the
again.
yard. Garlic mayonnaise squad. Mr. Wood. We meet again, don't we, son? Huh?
I know what this is about.
Shut it! Right now, shut it! We've got reason to believe that you weren't eating garlic mayonnaise.
You
at all.
absolute swine! Where's Walker? I'm gonna throw him!
Shut it, calm down, son. I've just watched that bit of ET with you supposedly eating garlic mayonnaise. I've been to Rada, son. That was rubbish acting. Yeah, right. Well, I think it's about time you paid your penance. And you had a little bit of this, sunshine. You have got 45 seconds on the clock to get that down your gullet. Right?
All right.
Straw the top.
That's it! He's up! I knew it! Don't start on me!
Well, he got away that time and was generally on the run for the rest of the series. till the last cheer.
We love you, Dominic. Oh. Harriet, would you like to take a photo, Harriet, for us? Come on, Harriet. We'd love a lovely photo.
I've come to take a photo.
No!
It's payback time, folks. Dish, spoon. Right, gents, some of your finest in there as quick as you like. In your little tummy, eh? Come on, Ixon, get some in there, son. Right. Let's just give it a little stir around there, like that. Now then, are you going to be a big boy and eat your dinner up for all the lovely, nice boys and girls at home? You're not? Hold it straight, gents. Here we go. Well, as you know, I always get me man. So, with the help of Dick and Dom's little mummies, I finally force-fed him his just desserts. Which, of course, all gears to prove that crime doesn't pay. Oh. Oh. Not bad.
The show is often random, but then so are Dick and Dom. It's a totally random moment.
Finally, it's Esther! Go, love!
Pink shrimps! Pink shrimps!
Pink shrimps.
Hang on.
Pink shrimps.
Yeah.
Sing it again. Sing it again. Sing it again.
Pink shrimps!
Pink shrimps.
Yeah. Pink shrimps!
80 buggers!
Here's the pick of the show and a long-running blow to the hoity-toity folk who don't enjoy a joke. If you've got a heart condition or a nervous disposition, go and buy some earplugs and call a good physician, 'cause we're gonna shout
Boogies!
till we're banned from every building in the world.
Welcome to Northampton in Northamptonshire, the home of today's parent bogies at the Central Library. Now, Emily
Bogies.
has written to us on a piece of paper with a pen in ink, claiming that her mummy Verna
Bogies.
she shouts out bogies a lot louder than Dick.
Absolute twaddle. The only way to find out is by the bogiometer telling us. So without further ado, let's see if this next chapter of Parent Bogies has a happy ending.
Clean competition.
Bogies.
And Mummy Verna gives us the prologue. 1.5. To Emily. Ward and McCord somewhat surprised by Mummy Verna's approach. Direct and to the point. We see them adopt one of their familiar distraction techniques.
Bogies.
McCord with 1.9. Cleverly played. Just keeps him in the game. Back to Emily Camp. What's Verna got for us?
Bogies.
Straight in the lug hole. It's a 2.6. It's pleased the crowd. And it's frightened McCourt and Wood.
I have the wrong idea of the game. It's not actually just to shout at people's faces.
Yes, it is rather an unusual technique. She's developed a trifle brusque, one might say. have they got in response?
Bogies.
McCourt, 3.8. That man fidgety. Funny name for a man, but there you go. Now, it seems Mummy Werner is going to play the same patch. Is she pushing her luck? We have to ask. 3.8 to beat.
Bogies!
And she's done it. It's a 4.2. The tension is extraordinary here. This match taking us to new heights. She really is a hard-backed player, Mummy Werner. Emily, ferociously proud of her mother.
Bogies!
But Wood is ferociously equally proud of McCourt, and he hits a 5.4.
Dick. He's got his own biography.
Dick's book. Mummy Werner's bogey. She knows she can do it. Emily knows she can do it. What an aggressive style Mummy Werner has, really ramming those bogies down their throats. Extraordinary play. Can't say I've proved myself, nor, if history is our guide, does Offsnot, the official regulator. But it still counts. Sitting pretty.
Bogies!
McCourt lashes back with a 7.8. Oh, he's angry. He's angry, all right. But is it any more than just a paper cut for Mummy Werner? What is she doing? Bogies! Extraordinary! It's an 8.1. And she has terrified these boys into submission with her doolally approach. So, while Mummy Werner celebrates with her daughter Emily, the boys beat a hasty retreat. Is this the end of Dick and Dom's career in bogies? One has to ask. Bogies!
This game, what was its name?
Pom-pom, doodle, stick, Joanna, hop, fruity, wallpaper, nasty, bridge.
Pom-pom, doodle, stick, Joanna, hop, fruity, wallpaper,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The words were nasty and bridge, but you didn't get 7. You won the show!
And the game name was...
The Bungalow Repetition Competition! Use your inhibition for a mental expedition in rhetorical rendition using oral recognition. It's a verbal transmission with no points for omission. This is the definition of the Bungalow Repetition Competition.
Today's Muck Muck finale is tinged with sadness, as it celebrates a landmark series that is, sadly, no longer with us.
So let's get this straight. We're making a show about our landmark series that's not on anymore. And the next clip is from our landmark series, featuring another landmark series that's also not on anymore.
Exactly. It's our tribute to Top of the Pops. We found a lookalike for Reggie Yates, and Melvin O'Doon was the obvious candidate to play Fern Cotton.
So it's no longer still number 1, it's Top of the Muck Mucks.
And welcome to Top of the Muck Muck.
Yeah, on tonight's show, we're bringing you the top 3 hits in the UK right now.
And have we got some great tunes for you today? I'm excited, Reggie.
Yeah, I'm excited too, Fern. And we're kicking off the show in fine style, because here singing his number 3 tune from the Muck Muck charts is the Prize Idiot and the Twitettes with their tune, Cheese Sandwich!
I love my cheese sandwiches because they look so fine. If you've got no cheese sandwiches, then come and look at mine. Cheese sandwich. Cheese sandwich. Cheese sandwiches. Cheese sandwiches, oh yeah. If you're stuck in a hurry, then here's what you can do. Give a fat cheese sandwich to your mum and paint your elbows blue. cheese sandwich. Cheese sandwich. Oh, cheese sandwich. Cheese sandwiches. Oh, yeah. If you're ever late for school, then here's some good advice. Just ring your teachers, say to them, cheese sandwiches are nice. Cheese sandwich. Cheese sandwich. Oh, cheese sandwich. Cheese sandwiches. Oh, yeah.
Now, I'm really loving that tune, Reggie.
Yeah, I'm liking it a lot, right? But here's this week's Mark number 2 in the charts, right? It's rapper Eddie S and the crew singing their tune, The Bungalow Rap.
Going on in there, everybody sing, say, hey, my bungalow rap.
People not going.
Haven't even had a good night. Now, ladies and gents, hold on your hats, I'll blow them away with what I gotta say. Dig it down low in the bungalow.
And cue.
Yeah, that was great, wasn't it? There's some really fantastic bands on the show today. It's quality.
And at the top of the mucks this week is Dick and Dom with Rocking in the Bungalow. Okay?
Nothing's rock and roll in your bungalow. So come on, everybody, we can fuck it roll. Let's play the drinking so come on, everybody. Rocking in the bungalow. Banging our heads like there's no tomorrow. We're gonna do a rock star scream. And mark up a limousine. We're living for creamy motherfucker. Yeah. We don't even care that it messes up our hair. Split, squirrel, quack, mushy pee. Rocking and a slopping up to our knee. Rocking and a slopping, rocking in the bungalow.
Cheers! Big cheers!